Hello, this is Caelan Huntress, and today I'm reviewing the homepage of getempoweredall.com. This is a Squarespace website for a community building organization, and I'm going to talk about the 4 things that I like about this site and the 4 things that I would improve. The first thing that I like about this website is the way that the headline and the hero shot on the homepage refer to each other. This is done so well. I mean, not only is this a great hero shot in itself of conveying what this organization does and seeing it in action, but the fact that you can see the uplift in the upraised arms and the way that the text supports the photo itself, I love that. I think that's really well done. It's the first thing I like about this homepage. The second thing I like is the real discreet pop-up. I can't even see it now because it is so discreet, and it's easy for pop-ups to be way too aggravating and annoying. But this one, I'm going to open it in an incognito tab to see if it shows up anywhere. But it's just this tiny little, there it is. It's just discreet little one here in the corner. If you want to subscribe, then please do, because the types of people who are going to come here, if you immediately hit them with a big call to action right up at the top, it could push them away from looking to get more involved. And so as a pop-up, I think that this pop-up is really well done. It's the second thing I like about this homepage. The third thing that I like is the fonts. I think the fonts here are really fun. They're exceptional. I like the way that the fonts help communicate what it is that they do here, and the logo and the header have the same fonts, and so I like it when that's done because it makes the entire nav bar seem like it's part of the same unit, and I really like it. The fourth thing that I like about this homepage is the way that it's got a visual description of the different offerings by just having a photo to complement it. You want to know, if somebody doesn't know what capoeira is, they can look at this photo and get an idea. Empowerment and team building, sometimes it doesn't mean a whole lot until you see it paired with a photo like this and you see a team all unified together. So these photos that are paired with the different offerings that they have, that's the fourth thing I like about this homepage. The first thing that I would improve, though, is this Twitter widget down here. I would just cut this right out. In my experience, Twitter widgets, they add a lot of load time to a homepage, and they don't really add that much in functionality. I mean, you could have this one button to follow Get Empowered All and get basically the same thing. But nobody comes here to find the drumming hashtag. Nobody comes here to find out. I would rather see these in a testimonial slider that didn't have all the weight of loading this Twitter widget. So that's the first thing I would improve, is I would cut the Twitter widget altogether. Second thing I would improve is I would redesign this footer. I think this footer takes up way too much space without giving any call to action that's worthy of this much space. I'm seeing the exact same menu here that I'm seeing up on the sticky header. It's here for most of the website. I've got all these same options, and now they're right here. Maybe if they were in a list, and I'm a big fan of SEO footer menus where you can have keywords in lists that link to internal pages, but the contact info taking up, the contact info and the logo icon, this is fully half of the screen right now in the footer, and I think it might work better if it was a different color, if it was a black background to kind of give a base, so that when you're scrolling through this page, you get to the bottom and it's black, so you're done, and all the text here is in white. I would redesign this footer somehow. It's the second thing I would improve. Third thing I would improve is I would redesign this testimonial right here. As much as I like the navbar fonts and the font and the logo, I really don't like this font right here. I think it distracts from the legibility of the testimonial, and because this is a testimonial with high credibility, I would have his headshot in there and have this in a breakout box. It would help break up the scrolling to have a highlight box with this testimonial in it. And so I would redesign this testimonial. The fourth thing that I would improve is I would be careful about photo resolution. This slider right here, I think these are featured images from, or maybe it's just a slider. They're better today than when I was here the other day. But still, this is pretty pixelated, and it looks like it's been cropped and resized. And this one, it doesn't look high resolution, but I'm sure with the way that cameras take photos nowadays, that there are high resolution options for all these. And so I would resize all the photos for this slider, and using a tool like Canva.com is a really good tool for that, where you can upload the photos and put it in a canvas that's exactly this size, and then resize it there so that the browser doesn't have to, or the slider widget itself doesn't have to dynamically resize it. So those are the 4 things that I like and the 4 things that I would improve about GetEmpoweredAll.com. If you'd like your own homepage review, then there's a link in the description below. Thanks so much.